Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. We are looking at today this 1/18 scale Monkey King figure. If you were sort of alive or around watching TV in UK in like the late 70s and 80s, maybe possibly in the 90s, there might have been reruns of a TV show called Monkey Magic. If you ever seen sort of Journey to the West or any of those sort of things, then you know who Monkey is. There was like Monkey, the Monk, Tripitaka, there was Pigsy, and who was like a pig human, and there was Sandy, who was a fish monster. There's also a dragon that changed into a horse, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, so this is a Monkey King, 1/18 scale. Looks pretty cool. It's got a staff and a gun, which he didn't have in a TV show. Comes with alternate head. Let's have a look on the back. On the back, it shows some silhouettes of other figures that are upcoming. God Erlang, Monkey King Throne, Monkey Soldier, Water Dragon King, and Ball Venom King. You can see the silhouettes sort of on the back there. So that could be pretty cool. I've no idea who manufactures these. It says 87 and Halo, or 87 Toys. I'm assuming that's their name. There is a QR code I might scan and see if I can get anything off of that. In fact, I'll stick it on camera if anyone wants to take a screenshot to try and scan that QR code. Very similar setup to Boss Fight Studios. Should we just hopefully just slide this off very quick, very easy, and pop out. So this is bits out. So here's this staff. It's got some bend, but it's quite rigid. Looks a bit on the short side, but it's double tipped. Looks pretty cool. We have alternate head, and we see that it's a peg goes in there. It's all right. Looks monkeyish. See if we can make that out. We have his gun, which I was not expecting, but that does look pretty cool, except for maybe their colours. And there's no drilled barrel, just this red sort of thing on the end, but it looks cool. We have the figure itself, and then we have a base here, which is just like a cloud. And the reason like a cloud is Monkey would ride around on a cloud. He can ride on clouds. So there you go. If you watch a TV show, you'd know these things. Okay, let's have a look. So this red part here, this sort of cloth that goes around his neck, can come off. And I would be keeping it off because it's a little too long anyway. Is it posable? Yeah, it's not posable, but it's a bit too long. You could have it that way if he's sort of flying on his cloud sort of thing. So look-wise, again, monkey face in this one here. It's got some, that's a stiff head. Some decent looking shoulder pads, sort of dragons with teeth and red eyes. Again, another little face on his torso armor there as well. Armored thighs. Looks pretty cool. Articulation. I'm a bit worried about the head. That just seemed very, very stiff. Maybe it's this red scarf that he's got on here. So let's have a look. Okay, damn it. He can look right and left, tiny down and up, tiny side to side. Arms go all the way around. Outwards, really quite bad because this armor gets in the way. Unfortunately, he gets his head, so he's only getting the sort of that angle there. Bicep bend. He is getting about 90 degrees on both, which is all right, pretty good. Wrists rotate, and he has wave articulation on each hand. The fingers are quite rubbery, which is good for gripping. Torso, he's twist from the top. He has a small forwards, backwards, and side to side. There is a waist twist as well, but the torso is really limited by this armor piece here. Legs pretty far, and then the sculpt gets in the way. On the forwards, sculpt gets in the way. Backwards is pretty damn impressive, to be fair. Most figures struggle on the backwards. There is a thigh twist. He has a double kneecap, but again, these thigh parts get in the way slightly. Still gets well over 90 degrees. On his feet, there's no foot turn. There's no foot swivel side to side, which is a real pity. Does get a decent tippy toe. And he does get a dorsiflexation. It's okay. Right. So let me get a bit of scenery in here so you get a better contrast, because I'm wearing sort of red and he's got sort of red on him. And let's put that maybe here, get a look and see what he looks like. I'm just standing up behind the scenery first. Looks pretty nice, looks pretty cool. Not a bad looking figure, good for your fantasy. Let's see how he works with his weapons, how he holds them. So his staff first of all. Holds that in his right hand very easily and quite nicely. It's relatively tight. Left hand is tighter, so it may not be quite as good to grip this. Let's have a look. Might be better. Holds it nice in his left as well, which means he should hold it very nicely with both hands. There we go. Very effective. Looks very, very nice. I like, actually looks, holding that staff, I really like him. Looks fantastic. Okay, then he comes with this gun. I'm not sure how he's going to hold this with that armor in the way of all his articulation, but let's see. So his finger doesn't go to the trigger, so it's not sort of designed for that. And he can't get it right, the stock around to his shoulder because the stock's too long. But he can hold it like that. Shooting wise, can he do it across his body? Oh, that is not good. Let's try going across his body in a slightly different pose. It looks like his arm pegs can come out quite easily, but they are relatively tight. Just has that appearance. If I put the stock over his forearm instead, and let's see if he can grip with this. The sound here. He is struggling on this. Okay, not bad, but he can't really sort of aim it in a nice position. But he looks all right. Let's put his that little scenic base there again. Scenic background, sorry. Stick it on top. Get the contrast, get the effect. Looks pretty good. Quite like him. Okay, let's do a comparison. Let's compare him to a Fortnite figure. Well, this is my pick and mix, slowly working on for over a year, Fortnite Fantasy Night figure. Scales perfectly well with Fortnite, which is fantastic. Let's take this away. Let's give him his staff again. Let's get out of the way first. Okay. Since the gun's nice, but he struggles to hold it. But the staff he does hold exceptionally well. Now let's give Monkey an opponent, a challenge truly worthy of his legendary status. Monkey! Let me see if I can get him in an action pose. Quite difficult, there's no, swivel on the feet, but we will see. Come on, Monkey, you can do it. Let's Try on a hard surface first. Standing is easy, but getting the action pose I want, it's going to be far more difficult. No turn on the feet, that's the issue. I mean, I can cheat using his little robe thing there to keep him up on his knee. And then let's get this big bad boy. Yeah, that's when he's not going to win. Hurr! Let's maybe get a little pose going on this guy here. And this guy's got amazing articulation for such. You know, I wasn't expecting it on a Marvel Legend to be as good as it is, but I was pleasantly surprised. Again, looks fantastic. I'm pretty sure that Fire Demon will be suffering in the snow, who knows, or melting in the snow. So, my opinion on this figure. I like it. It's the articulation. I'm disappointed with the feet, really, the ankles, I should say. No turn and no swivel, which really you want at least a swivel to help with the feet are apart to balance. Yeah, I want to like it more than I do, but I can't give it, you know, a super high mark because of that. But looks wise, it's great for first release from its company. As far as I know, it's great. The gun is pretty damn great too, and the way he holds his staff is nice. And it's nice to have his alternate's head. I think it should be an easy, yeah, pop off and pop on. And then lastly, he has this little cloud base it. And the holes are not too small. Sorry, the pegs aren't too big. I say he can ride in his cloud quite easily. All in all, pretty nice figure. Glad I picked it up. I will be looking for the others if they are going to get released anytime soon. But it could have been better. But again, it's first, as far as I know, first release in 1/18 scale for this company, so it's not a bad effort. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification icon, so up to date latest news, reviews, videos, blah, 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 blah. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.